Really, I have to say, Kevin, I'm relieved that neither of these have Russia in the title. So that's a relief. So talk about the budget, talk about health care. What's more important?
You and me both. Listen, I think that later today we are anticipating the nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office is going to be scoring Senator Ted Cruz's amendment to the health care legislation. Of course, it also comes as the majority leader is set to unveil new details about what specifically will be in the revised version after delaying the August recess to the third week in August. Look, what we're hearing is that there's been an increase in opioid addiction funding from the $2 billion in the original version, David, to $45 billion. And then, of course, some other signs that are being depicted as trying to win over more moderates in order to get them on board. But whether or not he can get the folks like Senator Rand Paul's of the world on board remains to be seen. And quite frankly, if you read in what they were saying publicly yesterday, it's looking like it's still a tough sell.
And what about this so-called Cruz option that Senator Cruz had proposed, where basically insurance companies can offer a trimmed-down version of insurance that will be more attractive to younger people and cheaper? Is that going to be in the bill or not? Do we know?
We don't know whether it will be in the bill. We do know that this is essentially Senator Ted Cruz rising in terms of influence, David, within the Senate, because, of course, this is someone who really had taken a backseat to policy negotiations during the first 6 months of the President Trump's administration, but now has seen a resurgence of sorts and really has positioned himself as a negotiator for the more far right wing of the Senate. But there is a host of folks, people like Senator Mike Lee, Rand Paul, as well as a few others who are aligned with him. And if the majority leader is not able to get him on board, then they're not going to be able to move forward on this at all. But what's really interesting is this attack from Republicans of all sorts. Yesterday, I spoke with Senator Marco Rubio, a Republican from Florida, who lambasted the nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office, saying that their math doesn't add up because they feel that this is that they're in a tough spot, David, with these CBO numbers and Democrats just pouncing on them and seizing on them. So they're attacking this nonpartisan political referee.